Okay, our next presenter, I kind of broke the cardinal rule of presenting and asked an athletic department member to present. And I want to tell you the reason, because we have a brand new director of ticket operations. And she's in charge, and it's a she, our first woman who's ever been assistant athletic director for ticket operations, sales, and service. And if you're in the ticketing business, it is a tough business. So we want to welcome her from Houston. She's been on our campus for 8 months, but you should know that she started her career as student manager for the women's basketball team at LSU for the Hall of Fame coach Sue Gunter. So I'd like to welcome Alexis Williams is from Houston, and she's going to present Brecca Thomas, who's also from Houston. So welcome the both to the stage.
Hello. Like Seal said, if you don't have tickets yet to come support women's basketball,
Way to go.
please see KG back at the back table, or you can look me up and we'll make sure you have tickets. So like she said, Brecca and I both are from Houston. We found out we know a lot of the same people, so very interesting. So some interesting things, she's the youngest. She has an older brother who is actually an aquatics instructor at a pretty famous hotel in Houston, but he is about to graduate and be a fireman for the Houston Fire Department. Like many of the other young ladies here, what she misses most about home are her dogs. And also the barbecue and Tex-Mex food, and we did talk about that being from the South. We kind of miss the food. The food is a lot healthier here, so that's a good thing. We also grew up pretty much in the same part of Houston. Her mom, interesting fact, I went to LSU, as Seal mentioned. Her mom also went to LSU, so we weren't there at the same time, but we both went to LSU. An interesting fact about Brecca, she is an avid boxer. So she likes to box, and she spars with her brother when at home. What else? Oh, if you didn't watch Buff's Beats, which is online, her favorite artist is Beyonce, a Houston native, and her favorite song by Beyonce is Girls. And she started playing basketball at 4, so I guess you have her beat. So my question for Brecca is, of all the teachers you've had in grade school and high school, who was your favorite and why?
In high school, I had an English teacher. Her name was Miss Alsop. She's like 5 foot, and she played basketball as well, and she was the point guard, so it was very great being in her class, and she'd always be like, yeah, Brecca, us shorties have to stick together. We gotta do this. I know how hard it is being short, but you gotta embrace it, and all this great stuff, and she was a point guard, I was a point guard, and she's like, I know how you feel on the court, because I did the same thing, and she's, just the sweetest woman I've ever met, and she actually, her daughter went here, and she came out here last year to visit, and she said she'll come to some games, so I'll be very excited to see her. So, yep, that's been my favorite teacher for the past, up to now. Thank you so much for coming tonight, and thank you all again for coming, everyone that came. It's been a pleasure having dinner with you, and I hope to see you at some games. I know you'll be up there in the box doing tickets and stuff, but if you can, look down and cheer us on when you can, And I know you have a busy job, but thank you again for taking the time out.